guys, I'm Courtney and this is all about bunnies. So today in this episode, we're going to be going over how to litter train your bunny. First, I'm sorry about the camera shaking, by the way. I have to get a tripod. But first you start out with your litter box. You need one of these. We got this one from Walmart for about $1.98, I think. So yeah, they're pretty cheap and it's a decent size. We actually have to get like another one because our bunnies are getting kind of big, and yeah. And by the way, there's our bunnies. Hi, Nestle. Hey. Okay. Anyways, their cage is. It doesn't look like there's a lot of stuff in there right now because everything's out so we could clean. And we're actually going to be building them a condo that's going to look like this. Yeah, this is going to take place in like a week or so, like next weekend. So yeah, we're really excited about that. Okay, and it will look way better then. So I'm going to show you the other things that we use when cleaning their litter box and get back on track here. We get these cat pan liners just to make it easier while taking out the litter. You can get these at like a Dollar Tree or a dollar store or something for like $1. So not too bad. And we bought this like dish pan thing to soak up like water and stuff, but we bought it to put under our litter box just to kind of keep the surroundings around it clean. So I'd suggest getting something like this. This was only $1 too. So. And then right now we're using the Carefresh natural premium soft pet bedding for the actual litter, but we're going to switch to an actual Carefresh litter. So right now this is just meantime. And let's get started. Okay guys, so we placed the kitty liner around the litter box. Sorry, I had a moment. And you can place this, or if you prefer like a bag or something, or maybe you might have another idea, just something that will help you to grab it and tie it easily, just to trash it away. It makes it a lot easier on you when cleaning up after your bunnies. So yeah. Okay guys, so as you can see, we've added the bedding in and the water dish, which we actually use this water dish for a food dish. We put our pellets in it, but I'll explain that later. First, I do want to let you all know something. Like I said before, we're going to be using the Carefresh litter instead of the bedding, which I really recommend using the Carefresh litter. It's not cheap, but it's great with an odor control, so that's something you definitely want because you really don't want it to smell anything. If your store doesn't have the litter, then you definitely need to get this bedding like we did, because it does help, and it's definitely better than having nothing. So I would definitely pick this up if I were you. But this, like, I do want to warn you, this bedding does get stuck to your bunny's fur, so it's definitely better to invest in the litter or some type of litter. I've heard from many people and many other YouTubers with bunnies that the Yesterday's News kitty litter is really good to use for your bunnies, and it's not harmful to them. So I would really suggest trying that, and I'm going to try that pretty soon as well. If you can't afford the Carefresh brand, then you need to watch out with what type of litter you do get. You need to avoid any scent litters, because that's really harmful sometimes for your bunnies, especially like with the liners. I forgot to mention, you're going to want to try not to get something that is heavy scented, or just try not to get anything that's scented at all. It's just better that way. So, yeah. You also need to avoid any clumping litter and any of the pine-based types. Supposedly, I've heard from several other people, like our breeder and the pet store owner, that the pine can actually kill your bunnies and harm them really bad, so definitely don't get that. It can also cause respiratory problems, and you don't want that. You may need to do some research and find out if your litter you're interested in will be good for your bunny or not, because there's plenty of litters out there. But I would definitely research it before actually choosing one. Also, along with what I was going to tell you about the water dish and why we actually have it, your bunny is not going to know what this is. When they see it in their cage, they're going to be like, what the heck is this? So they're going to like just kind of jump in it and do whatever. But you're going to want to lure them to it, sort of. So you definitely need to put a food dish. We put our pellets in this so that they'll come and eat, because while they eat, they like to use the bathroom. Also, to invest in a hay rack of some sort to kind of hang above where your litter box goes. That's what we do, so it definitely helps. And also sprinkling a little bit of the hay over in the litter box, because that also lures them, and eventually they'll get to learning that this is where they need to use the bathroom. So yeah. Also, when changing this, we change this about every 2 days. Now, some people like to change it every day because that's just when their stuff is ready to be changed. Now, we've noticed that the bedding will get fuller, like faster, and we will need to change it. A way to help you from doing that in just 1 day, if you've got this bedding, is just to add a little bit more over the top once it's ready to be changed, just because this lets you last a little longer before changing, but not much longer. So you know, you really don't want to wait too long, because once you start smelling something or once it starts stinking, you've waited way too long to clean this and to change it. So it's better to change it than to just let it sit there. Also, because your bunnies have really sensitive noses, and it's really unhealthy for them to smell their litter box the way it is. But another thing to help you train your bunnies in using this, your bunnies are going to have accidents in the cage when you are trying to train them. The best thing for you to do is to get one of these pooper scoopers. We got ours for like $1 at Walmart. And just scoop up their pellets that they made, and just place a few of them in the litter box, because they'll see them and they'll smell them and know that's where to go. Also, if they pee in the cage and not in the litter box, just take a piece of paper towel, or, well, actually we use tissue, so just take a little tiny piece of your tissue paper and lightly damp it until there's enough for them to smell, and just throw it in there too. Now, they won't eat it. It's not going to harm them, so don't worry about that. They'll be just fine, but it will give enough smell for them to realize this is where they go, because they're very smart animals, and they're very clean, like cats, so they'll eventually get used to it and know this is it. And once they are fully trained, you can finally remove the dish with the pellets in it, which is what we will be doing, because they are actually about to be 2 months old. I think I mentioned this. But anyways, they are basically trained already. They pretty much got used to it, so we are very proud of them. But like I said before, I would definitely suggest the Carefresh litter, or a really good type. I would definitely do that. So I hope all of you learned something very helpful from this video. And if there's anything else that you guys may really want to see, just please leave some suggestions in the comments below. And please like this video and subscribe for more videos. So I will see everyone later. So bye guys.